welcome back to the next episode of the G&A podcast. I am that small-time villain whose main priority is self-preservation. Do.
And I am that paladin who also has a sex dungeon, Sobroni.
And welcome back to the G&A podcast. We talk about all things, shut up, all things anime, the good, the bad, and the weeb. How are you doing, Oni?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Drew?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm all right. For once, allergies hasn't clapped me like it did almost Sundays, so it's a welcome change. Definitely,
Nice.
I'm like, wow. I mean, did I already take my medication at that point? Yes. Did I also kind of forgot to take my medication in a decent time before this podcast started? Well, we'll find out. If I literally, if I'm on the verge of death and skip the filler arc, then that is your answer.
Yes, sir.
But we are here. We are living. We are. I'm trying to think of a lot of things that cool Black people say. Cool words of affirmation that Black people say, but I can't think of any, so we're just gonna skip right into the news section.
Woo!
This week in anime. According to Anime News Network, a Demon Slayer film edged out by Mortal Kombat for U.S. weekend box office crown. So everyone but me saw the Demon Slayer movie. Did you see it, Oni?
I also did not see it, but I did see Mortal Kombat.
Okay, so us two did not see it. But very quickly, how was Mortal Kombat?
It was really good. As long as I don't know why I see like some people reviewing it, and
yeah,
just, like,
some people it's like very mixed reviews.
Yeah, it's like, oh well, the fighting was really good. And action was good, but the story was so weak. I'm like, it's fucking Mortal Kombat.
I'm like, was the story ever like?
Some of the games have a deep lore, but it's Mortal Kombat. It's just all that matters is the gore and the fighting.
Yeah, that's kind of the main.
And in that respect, it was good.
Okay.
So there we go.
There you go. Thank you for that mini.
That was my review of Mortal Kombat. 8 fatalities out of 10.
Well, yeah, so Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Mugen Train, earned about an estimated 19.5 million for the opening weekend. Is it like the only weekend? Like
it's only been one weekend.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, it earned 6. It doesn't matter. Basically, it ranked top at number 2 for opening weekend, behind Mortal Kombat, which earned 22.5 million.
That's pretty close.
I would say so. This movie has the highest per screen average in the United States since the Sonic the Hedgehog film. Which is weird because I'm like, wow, the Sonic was breaking barriers like that.
Sonic made a shit ton of money.
I was fiending for Sonic like that.
I still need to watch the Sonic movie.
Right? I haven't watched it either. I mean, I wasn't on my radar. Like, that's something like, if someone's like, hey, Drew, do you want to see this movie? I'd be like, sure, but even now, I don't really have much of a desire to go watch it myself.
Weren't you supposed to watch that for Valentine's Day or something one year when it came out?
When it come out?
Like 2 years ago? The Valentine's before COVID, or was it during COVID? No, it was before COVID. It was like 2019.
It came out in 2020.
Oh, so then it was 2020, yeah.
Well, the problem with that was that I was no longer in a relationship at that point, so so that was a problem to that. But yeah, and then in the article they compare that release to the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, which earned 9.8 million. And then oh wow, it went on for quite a few days. Damn.
What? Demon
Wait.
Slayer or
No, the Brawley movie. It went on for apparently. Well, I don't know how many days it went on, but it earned 11.95 million in its first 4 days. I'm like, wait, y'all had more than 4 days? And then eventually, apparently, it earned 30.7 million.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, I would say Kimetsu no Yaiba earned more than half of that in just 2 days.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to stick around long enough for a turn anymore. I mean, I don't know. Are they going to do reruns or anything of it?
I doubt it. Yeah, I highly doubt it. And then it goes back once again talking about all the accolades it did in Japan, how it sold, it sold 43 million in Japan in its first 3 days. God damn.
All right.
God damn. 12 million on the opening day alone.
What was the Demon Slayer movie budget? Demon Slayer movie budget.
Oh my god. I hope they're on a yacht right now, just like throwing their money at strippers or something. Like, and they should enjoy that. Enjoy it. I feel like when it comes to corporations that are big and potentially earn like stupid amount of money, I think I'm fine with anime like being that and existing.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that because it's like, hey, there's no way to no, I don't want to think about it. I mean, there's no way to exploit anyone so you guys can just, profit from all the money and everyone else is just miserable. And I'm like, yep. And I'm just like, no. At the moment I said it to myself, I was like, no, that's not true. God, everything's stupid.
Is it $15 million budget? I don't know. I can't find any information on this. This is a bad time to research it.
Yeah, well, it is okay. Either way, earned a shit ton of money. A lot of our friends saw. Oh shit! Oh, yep. There goes my phone right in the garbage. Cool. It's gonna be that kind of podcast, y'all. A lot of people saw it. A lot of people enjoyed it, and yep, the numbers reflect that definitely.
All right. On my side of things, finally, after, oh my god, so many years, Madoka Magica gets a new anime film sequel to the 2013 Rebellion film. They announced at the 10th anniversary online event that the series will be getting a new anime film titled Turning Point, or Turning the Tide of Walpurgis, and it's going to be the official sequel to Madoka Magica Rebellion, which first opened up in theaters in October 2013, which makes me feel super old because I'm pretty sure I went to go see it in theaters. Where was I in 2013? We're in college? No.
College, yep.
Were we?
Yep.
Fuck, we're old. Yeah, I definitely went to go see it in theaters, so yeah, that's... Damn, I'm aging myself.
You are indeed.
But yeah, I mean, it took them long enough. Almost a decade, 8 years, 7 years to make this sequel. Well, it's not even going to be out this year. They don't have a release date. But yeah, they kind of just like dropped the ball with Madoka. Like I remember Madoka being like this huge thing, and then Bakemono happened, and everyone forgot about Madoka for like 9 years, and now it's coming back.
That's so crazy because in my mind they just both came out like at the same time.
Nah, they were really close to each other, but Shaft's like I'm beginning to not like Shaft because I really feel like they over-focus on one series at a time. Like they just cared about Bakemono and just like left all the other series on the back burner. I can't even remember another Shaft series that was like really, really good aside from the Bakemono stuff. So hopefully this is a return to form for them.
Wait, what about Fate?
No,
whatever that was.
No.
I wiped this from my memory so hard.
Exactly. Good.
Something
Shaft used to be the OGs in the day where every show they used to come out with was like top tier quality. Now it's just like if it's not Bakemono, it's made by the C team and Shaft. So I don't know. Hopefully, this is a return to form for them. I'm looking forward to it. I need more Madoka.
Hmm. I'm also looking forward to that movie. I feel like the movie that you showed me, was that the one that I saw before and we'd be watching the sequel to that?
The Madoka movie?
Yeah, like
yeah, it's the one where Homura becomes demon god Homura.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Great. It's that movie. I feel like in my mind, do they have like a lot of movies? Don't they have like
Madoka? No, they
just that one.
There was two. There's that one, but there's two others, but they were just like remakes of the show. It was just like one of those anime movies that's just a retelling of the show, but in a movie format.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm like, I know there's like at least 3 movies out there, but only one of them is like important.
Oh yeah, exactly. And they kind of left off on a huge cliffhanger. I feel like that movie was meant to set up a whole series of movies, and they were just like, "Oh, no, never mind." So I'm glad it's coming back.
Yeah, definitely. They're like, wait, Magia Record did so well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get more money.
We got that money. We got it. Which, by the way, we need a sequel to the Magia Record anime too. That left off on a cliffhanger.
Excuse me, I sneezed. Yeah, we need that as well. Agreed. Oh, by the way, apparently, according to Cartoon Brew.com, the budget apparently was 65 million.
65 million for Demon Slayer? That's a lot.
I'm like, damn, that is. I was like, yeah, that is a lot.
That is a lot.
That is a lot. I mean, that's apparently that's some change.
Maybe. I gotta look at
what do you mean? What do you mean? Maybe they made so much money. Hello?
I mean, yeah, that's still a lot of money. I was expecting the budget to be like 15 to 20 million.
I mean, me too. But like I said, like,
how much money did they make in Japan? Was it like total?
They made 43.8 million in the first 3 days. They're fine.
Okay, but that's less than what it cost so they'd be at a negative.
3 days.
I know, but how much is the total revenue?
Okay. I just thought you could like use your imagination and it'd be a lot.
That's not how stats work. Or math, I guess.
It's you of all people should not be telling me how math works, but yeah, they passed 300 million globally. So, like I said, chump change. So yeah, that is that. They're making lots of money. Hopefully, no one's getting exploited. Haha.
Sure.
I'm going to tell myself to make me feel better. Yeah.
They have to pay a lot of that back to the government for the tax evasion. That's the government's money.
All right, let's get started with our weekly reviews. Starting off with Fruits Basket, final season, episode 3.
Hey, a Yuki episode that didn't suck for once.
It didn't suck, but not enough kill.
I will give them a pass because the Machi scenes were fucking beautiful. I love Machi.
I feel another person I feel bad for. It's like, hey, at least she's not a Zodiac, so she's just a normal. She's a normal girl.
A normal girl with bad parents.
Yeah,
glad it's not just contained to the Soma family. Bad parents exist in every family in the series.
Every family.
I hate that they do that because they make the parents so like super villainy evil.
Yeah,
like
this one was like peak that.
Yeah, like the mom was just like, "Oh, my daughter is a piece of shit. Yeah, no, she has no personality. She's so stupid." And Mom's like, "Mom, I'm right here. Yeah, I know you're right there, you piece of shit."
Yeah, God, you're so fucking boring. I forgot you were there because you're so forgettable.
You almost put me to sleep when you just said that, right?
But Mom, sorry.
Yo, I'm jumping ahead of it, but when they were gonna explain why they thought she was killing the brother, and she was like, "Oh, I put a blanket over him."
Okay, I was about to go right there. We talked about that. I had to watch it like 3 times. So I'm like, wait, where's the actual reason why I thought she was trying to kill him? Where's the actual reason? I can't find it.
I was expecting it to be like I accidentally dropped a knife next to him. I was making a sandwich or something.
Or I put something that the child's allergic to, but I forgot he was
I wasn't paying attention or something. Yeah, I put a blanket over it while he was sleeping.
Oh, why are you strangling him? Oh my god, you're smothering him in his sleep.
The overreaction.
Like mom pushes her away.
Threw her into the wall.
Like, God.
Jesus, go live on your own. How dare you?
Go live on your own. Get the fuck out of this house.
That's the other thing.
Murderer.
Parents could just disown their kids and send them away. Like, there's no fucking law. Like, whatever. Send her away.
I didn't know this happens in Japan. Do kids normally live by themselves?
Yeah, is that a thing? Like, do parents just banish their children to the random apartment buildings?
Yeah, at least let them live by themselves. Yeah. Because shit just happens because that's what happens in anime all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It was hilarious. But aside from that, the romance scenes were cute.
Yeah, it was cute. How do you feel about the Yuki fangirl graduating, having her whole little moment?
I think that was nice. It was to be honest, it kind of felt really forced in this episode to some extent.
Yeah,
it was just like
out of
I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Why are we here suddenly?
Literally did not think of her at all, and then she's like, "Hi, I'm here."
Like, it's nice that they're giving even these side joke characters like some kind of closure, but on the other hand, it's kind of like, did we really need to put that in this episode right now?
Like, right? It felt very like, I don't know. At least like remind us that she exists last episode.
Yeah, and then she got that tacked on like romance plot with the short guy who was like freaking out about how short he is.
Oh, poor thing.
He reminded me of that guy in the bagel shop. The beginning of the episode, they're like, "What? You think short people should just go and die?" Ah!
Like,
is that what you're saying?
Oh my god. That was hilarious.
Yeah. I will say that that one scene where Machi where they put the chalk in front of Machi and she's like freaking out because it's like perfectly organized, and then Yuki reaches over and just like breaks one piece off. That was so fucking adorable.
That was, but also very weird.
It is.
I'm like, can we ignore that? I said ignore. Can we acknowledge that was just very weird? Like, she doesn't have literally a meltdown over chalk.
Chalk, it's aligned so perfectly.
No, I've seen too many episodes of the Chalk Zone. I know how to say it.
I like their relations. I like Yuki and Machi. I think they go well with each other.
Yeah, they're cute. Yeah, they're both very like feelings.
Mm-hmm. They can bond over how shitty their parents are or whatever.
Yeah, oh my god, trauma bonding is incredible.
Your mom's garbage? So is mine! Let me tell you all about her. That's gonna be a fun wedding.
No, fun. That's gonna be a fun wedding. With them two, their wedding will be anything but.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna have to fuck it up on purpose because it can't be perfect. Her dress is gonna have to be uneven.
And her mom's gonna be like, of course her dress isn't wrong. Hey guys, do you know she like tried to kill her brother once? Right there, and she's like, Mom, I'm trying to say my vows.
She's gonna, oh my god, if she offers Yuki like the cake from the wedding cake, and then her mom tackles like, why are you trying to kill Yuki? Why are you stabbing him with a fork?
No! Oh my god, it's the same thing. Okay, so she's gonna love Yuki way more than she's gonna be like, oh my god, your fiance is perfect. I love him. Yeah. Like, great. Da-da-da. And then she's like, oh, why can't you be like Yuki? And then when they're like feeding, why can't no, stay away from Yuki.
Leave Yuki alone. He's perfect.
That's my husband. No, you murderer. Oh, I'm gonna kill your brother all over again.
Yeah. such bad parents.
Absolutely the worst. For the 5 seconds that Kagura was in this episode, I loved her outfit.
Yeah, I didn't even realize she looks so much older.
She looks so different. I loved her new outfit.
She looked super cute. Yeah.
And also, if Akito did anything to Ren, I would have forgive her.
Yeah, fuck Akito. I'm glad they're going back to not making me sympathize for Akito. I'm like, oh yeah, right, Akito.
Yeah, right. Like I saw that, I'm just like, oh well, I guess I hate her again. That's fine. Fuck you, Akito. I hope your mom sends a clip of her like fucking again. All right. Now that we got that out of our systems, let's move on.
Good old Fruits Basket rants. I miss these.
right. Let's move on to My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode 5.
Right.
So this was very much what's his name? Oh no! Wow, not me saying his name wrong. Tokoyami. I know. I said his name wrong. Like when I wrote it down, I definitely called him Tsukuyomi, and I'm like, that's definitely.
Isn't it Tsukuyomi?
No, I thought it's Tokoyami.
Is it? I forget. I don't remember.
It's
Crow Man.
Yeah, not Crow Man. It's definitely Tokoyami. Tsukuyomi is that. I'm pretty sure it's that attack from Naruto.
Yeah.
That attack he has. But yeah, it was a Tokoyami based episode, which I'm here for. I always liked this character. I mean, I liked all the characters, but this one in particular always seems very, the quiet ones I'm more attracted to.
Yeah. Did you know he had like regular human arms? Because that kind of freaked me out when I saw it in this episode. I was like, oh, I thought his whole body was like a crow's body.
No, his whole body is normal. It's at the head.
No, I thought his whole body was like crow-like. Yep. I was like, oh, fuck, this is weird. He freaks me out now.
I'm sorry. Like,
he's like a crow head on this like otherwise pretty buff human body. It just looks weird.
I mean, you were fine with like a crow.
Yes, a full crow person, that would have been fine. Not some kind of freak crow head on a human body.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm so sorry Tokoyami can't control his crow head. But yeah, we got to see the flashbacks of him actually working with Hawks, which is, a nice tie-in back to the character.
Yep.
Because we realized that, we never really knew who he worked with. So that was cool. Yeah, that whole bonding scene, that leads to Tokoyami's breakthrough moment where he's like, I can fly, and he's like, he can fly.
Yeah, magic, my new ability to fly.
Yeah, which is actually pretty cool.
It is. I'm glad that, like I said, I like that they are expanding on like the side characters and their strengths and stuff, and then giving like the other characters their abilities. It's pretty nice. I also like that we're getting introduced to the majority of the other class. Was it class 1A? They're really cool. The girl that appeared at the end, Mushroom Girl.
Yeah,
I think she's pretty cool. I like her design.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome.
I don't know what the point of putting mushrooms and everything is, but okay.
Maybe more shadows for Shadow Boy.
That's true. Also, that ability is broken as hell. Move two shadows.
Yeah, exactly. It's beyond busted.
Yeah.
I will say, still don't care for Religious Girl. Not even in this episode. She had a lot less lines, but
she had like that one little scene.
Once again, it's that whole I just say lines that make me sound like I love religion. The end. I'm just like, you can make it you can make a joke about it. Like you can make it funny. Like I am a fanatic, but she's just like it's just very deadpan.
Yeah, she's like a deadpan character. I don't know. I like that she randomly inserts religion into everything that happens. Like even when people are being stupid. Maybe it's because I just really like her character design. Like I like that she has like the crown of thorns as a motif and everything.
No, I also love her design. It's awesome, but like when like funny shit's happening, people are doing funny stuff, and I know where this girl burned by flames of hell. Not even mean enough.
Let her do her. Let her live her life true.
Like what does that even mean? Like that didn't even fit anywhere, and it wasn't funny. I'm trying with her. It's just not.
Don't worry, I won't defend her too hard because best girl in the class is in their class is Itsuka, the one that Momo's facing right now. I love her.
Yeah,
no, she's easily best.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I actually I hope she wins this. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, I don't want poor Momo. I don't want Momo to...
Yeah, I feel like Momo loses a lot, even though she's
exactly
broken ability.
Yeah, really broken ability.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, this episode was just another fun little cutesy episode. I'm glad. Like, I know shit's eventually gonna hit the fan, maybe like 4 or 5 episodes from now. So it's nice to have a little break with these types of training arcs.
Yeah. Exactly, the training arcs, but it's like there's still action happening. It's just not like, Deku fighting that guy from like last season. It's not gonna be like that.
And I get to see my girl Asui and Mina. They probably will not get any screen time once shit actually happens.
Absolutely. So we're just gonna get it where we can get it. All right, let's move on to Zombieland Saga Revenge, episode 3.
I have mixed feelings on this episode. It was really slow.
It was, and it wasn't as funny as most of us are. It was very, like, emotional, like, very drama-based, kind of.
I like that they're setting up this, like, rivalry with Iron Frill, and they're, like, actually diving into Ai's and Junko's characters more.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was very slow burn, like, not Zombieland Saga, like, at all type of episode.
Not at all.
I felt like I was watching, what's that show? Love Live.
Almost, like, the only part I could think of that just felt very, like, there were very few moments. A whole conversation on the roof. Chef's kiss.
Oh, God, fucking Sakura. Right?
Falls off, her body falls off, and then you just cuts to a scene where Junko and her head falls.
The body climbs back up.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
Yeah. God, why is Sakura saving all these? Like, Sakura's low-key one of the best of the background characters.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, it was that scene. Any scene with the director Kotaro was easily 10 out of 10 when he shows up with the water gun.
Just shooting them like he's playing like COD.
Yeah, and yelling at them like, "You maggots! We're gonna fuck up these Iron Frills."
Yeah. Then they got weird because they started doing some stomp shit.
Oh yeah, they were doing like some weird like that's what it's called, right? Stomp the Yard.
No, not Stomp the Yard. Stomp the Yard is the movie with Columbus Short. Stomp
is the thing where they bang on trash cans.
Yes, bang on trash cans and a whole bunch of things. First of all, I had the VHS for that. That shit was dope.
It was. I remember seeing it.
And then I actually saw it. The movie?
I forget if it was the movie. I'm pretty sure it was the movie.
Yeah, because then I actually ended up just seeing it at some point off Broadway, and that shit was awesome. But not what they're doing.
It was on a whole different level than what they were doing in the show.
Yeah, it was cute. Just as like, you guys are idols.
Yeah, don't go up there with maracas
you're not street performers.
Exactly. I did like that they did mention Junko or Ai is like performing like she wants to be in Iron Frill instead of being like true to the band that she's in now or the group that she's in now. Because it always felt like she was more on a different wavelength than everyone else. Like she was so much more good at being an idol than everyone else.
Yeah, I thought you're very nice trying to say that she was just better.
She was better.
I mean, even if she's better, that doesn't mean,
Yeah.
Oh, that means you want to be in this group. Because trust me, there. As someone who watches a lot of K-pop, I definitely am good at pointing out, like, oh, here's a person who's like that bitch out of everyone in the group. Like, you know, in Red Velvet, there's Sogi. In GOT7, GOT7, there's like a lot. They're all actually pretty talented. I feel like I want to bring up another one, but I can't really think of no one who's good at singing and dancing. And obviously, Bo's a solo act because she's a solo act. she, she doesn't need to be with any group. But you get my point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I is not going to fall for this. But I just want to see how everything goes down. I want to see if I's gonna actually end up performing. Probably not, but
I'm sure. I actually feel like they're gonna lose this. Well, it's not really a battle, but they're gonna get shown up, and then the whole rest of the seasons are gonna be about them coming back from that. So we'll see.
Them coming back from yet another thing.
From another loss.
Damn. But yeah. I am hoping that next episode Devin picks up with, you know, more fun in general.
It did look like it from the preview. It did look like, or maybe I'm just thinking about the Nagatoro preview. I'm getting it mixed up in my head.
Yikes. Oh, that scene where Tay is chasing the fly, that was also funny.
Oh yeah, Tay bringing the comedy to these episodes. I appreciate it.
100%. Okay, let us move on till wait, Nagatoro?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nagatoro. I don't know. I just had a brain fart. Can't talk or think. Nagatoro, episode 3. Is this my episode of the week?
I think it is for me.
I think it might be for me as well.
Yeah, this was a pretty strong episode of Nagatoro. God, it's like I really like their relationship. It does give me Uzaki-chan vibes where I'm always like really invested in this romance right now.
Yes. See, I feel like what made the episode weak was definitely not so much the first half, but the second half when she's staying with her friends. Because I'm just like,
that was the best. Yeah.
Yeah. So what brings this anime to like the next level is like it could have just been like BDSM. I'm treating you like shit because you low key like it. Yada yada yada, and then, but then it's like, oh wait, it's one of those moments where it's like we're not gonna go out of the way. You know, it's what Oni always says: show, not tell. And this episode, it does a good job at displaying, you know, Nagatoro's boundaries with her relationship with Senpai.
Yeah, she very strictly does not like anyone touching her senpai. Those faces.
Yeah, she went yandere very quick.
Yeah, I do like that she's like clearly she does care about him and stuff. So I love that they actually show that, and also that she is willing to like stick out her neck. Like I'm really, after being so not sold on Nagatoro as a character in the first episode, I'm like really liking her character now. Like the way she just stands up to her friends, like yeah. Listen, we could talk shit about him in jest, but don't take it too far.
Don't go far. This is my man. Yeah.
I also like that she's not super shy about that too. Like I'm always expecting her to do the whole like baka type of shit, and she just never does.
No, she's like, this is my man. Like she's very territorial, as she would be as a dom. Like so yeah, like she's very much playing to her role in the dom sub relationship.
Exactly.
Which I like a lot. In a way that's totally not like believable that a teenagers know how to navigate it in such a healthy way. But
yeah, these are some really advanced teenagers in the art of BDSM.
Yeah, no, they don't. Like, this is something I don't even think a lot of adults could get right on their first try. So
yeah, and you noted it earlier, but just like all the faces that Nagatoro makes when they do the little thing where they keep her eyes different colors or like different shapes, really freaks me out.
It's so freaky.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why? And it's the thing is, it'll just be like a flash.
Yeah, and they do it for like half a second, and I'm like, whoa, and I'm like, all right. and there was like that one moment at the end of the episode where all of a sudden the animation quality just like blew up, and it was like all beautiful color. Like I was watching something out of a Killer Animation or something like that.
Yeah, it felt like an episode of Violet Evergarden in high school.
Yeah, they got the Violet Evergarden animators to do that one scene.
Right. Well, they did the background, but not the faces.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm really enjoying the. I really hope her friends get more involved, which they did seem to be in the trailer for the next episode. So I'm looking forward to that. I think her friends are a lot of fun, especially if they're going to start pushing Nagatoro's buttons as well. Like I want to see some more interesting reactions out of her.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's going to be very interesting. Her navigating her dom relationship with him, but also trying to save face with her friends, which she doesn't seem too interested in. I don't think she really cares too much about that.
Yeah.
Like face.
They also brought up the idea of her having like family showing up later on, which is also going to be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. This is a very interesting episode. Like it's yeah.
It opened up a lot of possibilities for the future.
Yeah, I'm just like yo, people who are like really into some freaky shit, they definitely should watch this. This is just such it's not gonna be. This is what I mean by freaky shit, because it's not gonna be like super ecchi or anything. Like there's like a little bit of ecchi, but it's definitely more about like the kink. Like the kink is what I would imagine would draw people in. So that's why I say like freaky people. So
it has just enough ecchi to be like flirtatious, you know?
Exactly, but it has enough kink to be like, oh
yeah, that's the hook.
Yeah, the kink is definitely the hook. So yeah, I love this. And there's a sex podcast that I'm putting it out there into the universe that I want to be on one day, and this is definitely gonna be like one of the anime that I'm gonna be talking about 100%, because that would be so dope. But yes, let's move on to Isekai Maou Omega. Episode 3. So Oni basically called it.
Yes,
I'm not fine with that. Not because I'm fine with Oni being right about shit, but I'm not fine that it was just so obvious. Like I was hoping it wouldn't be, but like, bro, this is like the only thing that breaks up how like Adoy this whole plot ended up was literally the sex dungeon.
Yeah, the best part, the sex dungeon.
Exactly.
I like that everything goes back to being ecchi. Just like, oh, we can't just capture you. We have to put you in our sex dungeon and
yep.
like
watch all these softcore scenes of girls and guys just fucking.
Yeah, we have to have my maid with a snake tongue come over here and harass
you. Who barely had any clothes on, but sure, plot.
There was I'm kind of mad at how quickly it happened. Like I knew the paladin was bad, but I thought they were gonna save it to be like maybe I'm not mad because it was so obvious that I'm glad they kind of got it out of the way quickly. But I kind of wish they developed it more too. Like this just felt like, okay, quick, he's evil now.
He's evil. Yes, he's evil. Quick, bring them to the sex dungeon.
To the sex dungeon.
I wish you could title.
Sorry, YouTube don't like that.
I know they don't.
There was also like this unintentionally really hilarious frame of the show where it's like I'm pretty sure it's intentional, But the when Diablo's taking a bath, and the other girl shows up, and then Shira's like hiding behind his ass, and it looks like she's just giving him a rim shot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%
That was
intentional.
100% intentional. Yeah, no, actually, I did like that we actually got some actual fighting in this episode, and
Yeah.
it wasn't just Diablo like one-shotting someone. He actually had to try a bit, and he got fucked up a bit.
Like he could have died if he didn't have OP items.
Exactly. Like that Paladin actually knew how to fight. He was like when he dodged the energy ball by like jumping off the side of the stairs and jumping back on. That was pretty dope.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, like them fighting on the stairs was a really interesting concept. He's like, yeah, you're strong, but like I have strategy.
One complaint I do have is that I think this is like the 4th time Rem's been captured and like tied up in a sex dungeon at some point. but they always make Rem out to be like the damsel in distress, and she never does anything. And Shira always has one really cool moment where she does some cool shit. It's so biased because she just comes out here and not only shoots the other girl, like fucking turns her to stone and kills her.
That was hilarious. They were like,
not what I intended to do.
Even Cheryl was like,
Clem should have gave her like exploding arrows or something.
Good enough, I guess. But yeah, oh look at you getting mad because your favorite keeps, being useless.
Yeah, leave me hate comments down below about how I'm being biased because my favorite, this other Rem is what is it with anime and Rems being? Although I do prefer this Rem like 500 times more than the other Rem. Sorry, ReZero.
If only Aikito's mother was called Rem.
Oh god.
Oh my god. The jokes for days.
The jokes would never end.
It really wouldn't. I'd be like, damn, all these Rems that you like, and they're all trash.
Nah, pass. This Rem I will stand for. This Rem is best Rem. I want my cat girl Loli.
What did she do again?
She's cute. I don't know what her actual ability. She's like I don't know. She punches shit. The show never shows her doing anything. That's my point.
I heard that she had a demon in her at some point.
Oh yeah, but they got rid of that, so this shouldn't even have that anymore. Listen, she's there for the loving, all right?
Yeah, that is quite literally it. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, let's move on to from one popular lolly to another. Let's move on to Sentouin.
Yes.
Episode 5. This, now that I was awake and able to watch it, this episode is actually, pretty funny. I actually it had some haha moment. Oh, that's what I was like, what made me really laugh out loud? So yeah, this was good because I feel like it did a very good it's like as the episode went on, it just got funnier.
Yeah, it definitely got progressively funnier as the show kept going on. And it culminated in the dick thrusting, I'm gonna hide your magic gem in my pants joke.
That was fantastic. I'm like, why is he posing like that? Why is he doing a yoga pose? That was so obnoxious. I'm like, what is wrong with you? This is honestly one of my favorite main characters. Like,
yeah, he's pretty awesome.
That's a very long time.
Even when he fucks up like he did at the end of the episode, I'm kind of like, I can't blame him though. He's just so stupid and lovable.
He's so exactly. He's just such a dumbass.
And I actually like that there is some chemistry between him and Snow. Like it's not just a like you can see them getting along pretty well, even though she's tsundere.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Whereas in something like Konosuba, there was more just like a not as much romantic development between Kazuma and the rest of the cast.
Oh yeah, no, he's like ill. He's like ill.
You're all useless. Get out of here.
And if it was romantic, it was just like a joke. Like the guy, ironically, the closest he's ever gotten to is like Megumin.
Yeah, in the movie.
In the movie. But yeah, no, this is a pretty great moments. Him trying to brainwash Six, using the succubuses, like, hey, I'll pay you more, and then you can have sex with succubuses.
I like that Grimm's actual ability came in handy for this very specific situation once in a lifetime. Yeah, and the characters had their little cute moments. Rose had her fighting the Griffin moment. She was really cute. Alice had her throwing the C4 in the golem and just making little smart ass quips. I love Alice so much.
Yeah, Alice is pretty great. She's also my favorite character.
Yeah, just being a smart ass to everybody.
Yeah, actual goals.
But yeah, no, this was just a fun episode. I actually like that it advanced the plot too. We actually have a plot string now of them discovering that he's a spy. I'm curious to see how Snow deals with that.
After we were done watching, I was like, "Oh shit! I forgot he was a spy."
Yeah, he was doing such a great job. I forgot he's really a spy. I'm pretty sure Snow's just gonna not tell anyone. Just be like, "Listen, I won't tell anyone, but you got to keep it a secret, etc., etc., etc."
Exactly.
That or they'll blackmail her or some shit.
Yeah, or she'll blackmail them.
Maybe she'll blackmail them and they'll just reverse it. She's not very smart.
She is not. Yeah,
they'll find a way to turn that on her. That's why I don't feel threatened, because Snow's not intelligent at all.
Yeah, she isn't. She's like a small step above Aqua. Yeah, no, it was a very fun episode. I actually enjoyed it a lot. I think this is my favorite one so far.
Yeah, as long as it keeps getting better like this, I think we're in for a good ride.
Yes, good though, very good though. And now last but not least, we have Kumo desu ka Nanika, episode 15. So this is actually almost my episode.
Yeah, this is the other one I was considering.
Yeah. Just because the fight
they make the fight so epic in the show.
So epic. Yo, the animation, the seamless between normal animation and CGI, sometimes so seamless. I can't even tell.
Exactly. They do a really good job with the CGI sometimes on the show.
Yeah, really, really good. It is very rare.
And it allows them to do like these really, like, what other anime show has like, it's really like the fight in the show took up like 90% of the episode. And it's so rare that anime does that, where the fight would just be like the entire, unless you're watching Dragon Ball Z or something.
Yeah.
But the fight was like 90% of the episode, and for the whole time I was like, oh shit. Like the way they keep making Kumiko on the verge of death constantly really scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, it never gets boring.
Yeah, like she's getting her limbs torn up. She, like, when she was squashed by that other spider and you can like see her guts like squishing, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, and then when she tries like to blow, and she blows up all of her eyes to kill that spider. Yeah.
I also like what they do with the different types of spiders. It's not like, oh, it's just one type of spider. There was a puppet spider. That shit was creepy.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
that's actually really cool.
I'd be like, yeah, I want to evolve into that. I want to
be that. Okay. Yeah, that I love, like the mother, like all of the creatures in this, like they all have like actual decently high intelligence. Like they're not just animals.
Oh yeah, they strategize. I think Kumiko even mentioned the puppet. It was like, oh, he's running away. He's trying not to get caught by this and that. And they're strategizing and
like the mother was like, yep, I'm gonna cut all. I somehow know that these mines are important for you to have in order for you to fight. So I'm going to cut them off and let them just go at me while we try to actually kill you.
Yeah. And that also was another point of high stakes, because it was like, oh, Kumiko doesn't have access to her parallel mines. So she's like even more screwed than normal.
Yeah, she's like significantly nerfed.
She doesn't have like, high processing power anymore.
No, my processor. So yeah, no, it was a fantastic show. Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week to see how they resolve it, because obviously they're not just gonna leave it like that, or maybe they'll go back to the other people. I don't know.
I feel like I don't know if it's gonna be next week. Maybe not. I was gonna say maybe the finale is gonna be her fighting her mother, but I feel
there's
like
a lot of episodes in between.
Yeah, there is. It might even be like next episode or the episode after.
Yeah,
I feel like they're gonna resolve it pretty soon.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think she. I think this is the one where she has to either kill her or be killed.
Mm-hmm. And that's gonna be a really epic fight. Oh my god, I can't wait for that fight. I want to see what abilities her mother has.
Exactly. Yeah, probably some stupid shit.
You're
there shot like laser beams out of her face. Like, yeah. Also, I did some reason. Then we thought she was literally just like a queen. Like, I don't know. In my mind, I thought she was like a queen ant as a move. I guess a queen spider is a totally different thing. Cause the way homegirl just blew a hole through and just booked it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, this whole episode's really cool. I can't wait till next episode.
Same.
All right. Well, that ends our weekly reviews. Time to go to our filler arc. Boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. So wait, do I want to send you this one? I'm gonna send you this one because I saw this on Twitter. And
oh no, nothing's ever good when we talk about Twitter stuff.
I mean, it's guys. So whenever we have conversations, basically, I have to clear my throat. Basically, 9 out of 10 times, my inspiration comes from some shit I see on Twitter, and then I kind of just do my own research on it from them. I didn't really do any research on this one, but it's just something that that we're starting to see more of, and yeah. So basically, I'm sending you the link. I just sent you the link.
Okay, let me see.
Basically, let's talk about what's happening with the Nagatoro subs.
Oh, I knew this was.
Let's talk about the Nagatoro subs because I'm just like, I have some questions. First of all, let's start with this tweet where the guy is like saying, basically he's shitting on this post that he retweeted, saying that like, oh, people are complaining about Nagatoro for no reason, like, oh, it's like, this is a stupid thing I heard about translations. And then he's like, oh, you have to localize words and concepts so the same meaning carries over. And then he gives like, Spanish phrase. And then, which he's right about the localization. Like, that's the whole point. You have to translate in a way that makes sense to people who are reading it, because, you don't get the colloquialisms of Japanese. The Japanese language, because they're not Japanese. So, however, there's localization, and then there's, I don't know, there's translating it to the it's so we can pause on how it's translated, like what words are being used, whether they're like quote unquote appropriate or not. Let's start from the fact that this is Crunchyroll that's doing the subs. Now, I guess the question is why, and the main complaint is, why is everyone upset that? No, the question is, why did they decide to translate in such a way where it sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like someone from Twitter is like subbing it, or someone from Reddit is subbing it, like random is subbing it, and like, because like they use a lot of language that we use today, so it's like I can kind of understand like them trying to do it to like, haha, this is relatable to like, you know, relatable to us, blah blah blah. But I don't know. There's a part of me that's just like, that phrase, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mm.
Like, it sounds like you're trying too hard to like reach out to the kids. Like that guy who's like a preacher who's trying to be cool, be like, yeah, I'm trying to make Christianity cool.
Yeah.
I kind of get that feeling when I see these subs, because it's like, it's not necessary. I'm not sure if you look at this. Yeah, so if you look at this link that I'm speaking to Oni when I say this, where the guy's like complaining about it.
Mm-hmm.
You can see like his examples where it's saying, oh, for example, you've been acting sus this whole time.
Yeah, the sus line and the other examples he gives.
And the senpai's a scrub.
Mm-hmm. So I don't mind it too much. Like, yeah, you have to use it very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't mind it if it fits the character, because otherwise every translation is just going to be very mechanical and like boring. And I feel like when you have a character like Nagatoro, she would be very memey and stupid and say shit like, "Oh, that's sus senpai." Like, it's Nagatoro. She would say that kind of shit. Like, I don't view it as the translator saying it. I view it as, is this something the character would say? And I was looking at Nagatoro and I knew her in real life. I feel like, yeah, she would use memes in her speech and say things are sus or derp or whatever, like, this seems like something she would say.
Okay, so can we pause at that line?
Mm-hmm.
By turning to a slapstick, you can turn a diss into a derp. That sentence makes no sense.
Well, yeah, all right. That's just stupid.
That was bad.
Translation.
That was
bad. That was
like,
trying too hard. I don't mind the sus stuff. That's, I mean, if they overuse it, it can get annoying. But her using scrub or sus, I don't care too much about. Now, they did it, like, alright, so if they did that for Nagatoro, I'm fine with it, but if like, we were watching, I don't know, if we were watching Case Files, and Waver came up and he was like, "Oh man, Gray, that's kind of sus, I don't trust these scrubs," then I'd be like, what? That's kind of weird, don't translate it that way, you know what I mean? But then you would actually translate it a different way, where you might have like an old-timey, like, "Oh, I do say this is very strange," or something like that. You know, like, I feel like it just has to lean in the direction of the character's personality if you're going to like localize it that way.
Oh God. Okay. Wow. The way I just looked down to scroll to see if we had any more examples, and then this guy just like, I'm going to review myself to be an actual shithead.
I saw that too. I was gonna send that to you. I was like,
I was like, no, like nah, it's okay. I'm totally fine with saying this person sucks on the podcast. if it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, he is clearly, while I did agree with him that there are some lines that were just like a bit much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not even some that are a bit much. Like, I don't know. Like, for example, the senpai's a scrub.
Mm-hmm.
It could, senpai you suck could have worked. Like there was nothing wrong with that.
Senpai you suck, yeah, it's fine.
It's one of those things where it was like an unnecessary translation. That seemed a little unnecessary. Obviously, the diss into a derp made no sense.
Mm.
And it's like, I feel like it's fair to scrutinize them just a little bit more, because like, this is a Crunchyroll, like, this is like an official.
Yeah, that's why I kind of agree, where it's like, yeah, if you're doing official, like, we're paying for those translations from Crunchyroll, then yeah, you're under a more fine microscope in terms of
and
like,
deserve
how
to be.
how your liberty is with localizing stuff.
Yeah, like, and recently I've also felt weird with certain weird words that they started doing recently that I don't like. Like, for example,
Sissy.
You know where I'm going with this. Sissy, big brother.
Big brother.
Big brother.
Yeah, those are not good localizations.
Exactly. Like, and it's not like this is like a stupid comedy that you can let go. It's fucking Higurashi. Why is that? Why am I? Why is she? Why am I looking at her? And but I see the lines and all I hear is Waka from fucking Final Fantasy X. No, absolutely not. Yeah. So it just. I feel like slowly or surely we're moving this really weird time in translation localization where they're getting a little weird and they may or may not know how it's done. It's just like, sometimes leaning more toward the one-to-one translation isn't the worst thing.
Yeah, I agree with that. I would say it really depends. I don't mind them having some liberties with localizing stuff.
Yeah, some is it's fine, especially if it's going to do well. Like there are some lines where the shit was like definitely like stupid, but it was funny, so it made me laugh. I'm like fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess it comes down to personal preference, but yeah, I would say if you are someone who translates, don't try to force localizations. I guess if that makes sense. Don't be like if she just says you suck, just write you suck. You don't have to be like, oh senpai, you're a sus ass scrub. What do you like? You know what I mean? Like don't try too hard to force localizations. Just if there's an opportunity and it doesn't change the definition of the thing that she's saying or anything, and you want to add just a little tiny bit of flair and nuance to it, then do it. But don't try to like change the original intention of what the person is saying or make it too stupid and not fitting the situation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just yeah. That just moving forward, I'm just like that's my fear. I'm like this is just the start of it. Is that even for Crunchyroll? Like that gives me some fear.
I still remember the old fan translations days. I still, back in the olden days, I remember fan translations being a whole lot worse.
Really?
Yeah, well, there were some really good professional translators, but for the most part, this was like the norm. Like I remember some really cringy meme translations that were just so off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Not an excuse for Crunchyroll. I'm just saying, like, oof.
Yeah. Definitely. So. Oh my god, this so.
I know you're being distracted by the person's tweets.
Girl, let me tell you right now, the way I'm reporting as many of these.
Because as soon as I clicked into the tweet thread, I was like, "Oh man, Drew's gonna hope Drew's gonna read through these."
This dude is literally just 4chan reincarnate.
Yeah,
like
I knew he was from 4chan when I saw his profile pic, but other than that,
wait, I can't report anymore.
You've reached your reporting limit.
Apparently, there was one. Okay. But yes, I'm definitely just blocking him.
Cool.
But yeah, so I think we're gonna wrap up this conversation about it. Let us know how you feel in the comments about how you feel about
localizations.
About the localizations. Are you fine with it? Are we too boomer about this?
We're super boomer about this.
We are, because like the way translation teams were like gave us everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally gave us everything. Like they're like, hey, you don't know certain of these meanings. Here's these very small paragraphs explaining the context of what they're saying. And I appreciated that shit.
I still remember when I read Negima, like one of my favorite things about those translations was like there'd be a whole thing in the back, like the last 5 or 6 pages was just a mini dictionary that would have all the references and stuff. Like this is what senpai means. This is what da means.
Yes,
that was great.
Yes,
like a little glossary.
That was so awesome. So yeah. So I guess we're boomers about it, but I don't mind being a boomer because back in the day it was actually excellent.
Yes.
But yeah, let us know how you feel about it. Are you okay with Nagatoro being, with Crunchyroll's localization being a little sus, trying to turn that. What did she say? That herp into a derp?
Yeah. What's she?
Yeah,
This into a derp.
A diss into a derp. Oh God,
a herp into a derp actually would have been better.
Right? That would have been great.
Why aren't you localizing this?
Why am I not? I should be getting paid. Oh my God, the fucking weeb who thought that shit. He was so pleased with himself too. Oh my God, I'm so fucking funny. I can't wait to fucking have sex with my sex doll again. Okay.
All right, you got personal.
I know, right? I think if you have a sex doll, just make sure you clean it. Please clean it. Yes.
Cleanliness is important.
You know who I'm talking to you. Clean your sex toys, including your sex doll.
Yes, important. Okay.
And on that note, I'm finished. Oni may take us away.
If you guys enjoyed this episode of the G&A podcast, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to catch all these episodes as they come out. If you haven't already, you join the party over in our Discord, follow us on Twitch, and follow us on Twitter, all linked in the description down below. Also, if you'd like, you become a channel member or donate to us on Patreon using the link in the description down below. Get yourself some awesome perks like all these lovely people on screen right now, including access to our live watch, which we do weekly. We are watching Sentouin and Nagatoro with our patrons, so if you're interested in that, do become a member. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Herp the derp, and you can diss your derp, and then yada. I got
bars.
I feel like I got all my fun cool shit out of the way earlier. Have a good night, guys. Get some rest. Make sure brush your teeth before you go to bed. Try to floss. I'm not perfect with it either, so I kind of forget as well. But I'll try if you'll try.
Until next time, this has been Silveroni and
Juvidu.
Catch y'all later. Later.
Bye.